Need some coins or MT for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap currency, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite things from the Madden 23 gameplay so far, what I've played with the Madden 23 beta. Now, obviously in the background here, guys, this is not Madden 23 gameplay. You are not allowed to record any Madden 23 gameplay, so this is Madden 22. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Casey Evans for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below, Noti Gang. Also, guys, I am pre-recording this video. I'm not even sure what day you will be seeing this video, but there may be a new special available on Underdog Fantasy for the NBA Finals, so if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100, and follow me over on Twitter for my picks. I also am running these private season-long NFL fantasy drafts as well versus you guys over on Twitter. It is definitely the easiest way to play fantasy football. Check it out. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to talk about my favorite things from the Madden 23 beta gameplay so far. Now, I will say, of course, that things are subject to change, right? Obviously, things are going to be changing before the game actually comes out. We're like 2 months out from Madden 23 actually coming out, so things definitely will adjust. And I did also make a video going over my least favorite things, kind of the things that I don't like from the Madden 23 beta gameplay. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you check that video out. But starting off, the first thing that I actually like about the Madden 23 beta gameplay is the zones. I actually feel like the zones play really, really well. Now, surprisingly so, I have seen some mixed opinions about the zones over on Twitter. I've seen people saying they're too good. I've seen people saying they're good. I've also seen people saying that they're not good enough. Well, from my personal experience from all the games that I've played so far in the Madden 23 beta, I feel like they play really well. And if any of the zones that I feel like right now play exceptionally well are flats. I feel like flat zones play so good. Hard flats, they seriously jump stuff. Like if you have a good zone coverage corner, and I feel like maybe depending on what teams people have been playing with in the beta, maybe this is why their opinions are a lot different. Obviously, ratings are not final with the players in the beta, but I've been using, the Cowboys who have Trayvon Diggs, who has some abilities on him. I've been using the Rams who have Jalen Ramsey. I've been using a lot of good teams with good corners. I've also been using the Ravens a little bit too, and obviously they have some pretty solid corners in there, and especially the flat zones, I will say, play phenomenal. Like if you have a hard flat out there and there is some wide receiver coming on a drag or a tight end on a drag and they come into that zone coverage, yeah, you are pretty much, and at least from my experience, almost guaranteed to jump it. Like they break on that ball so fast, and personally, I love that. And not only that, but also deep zones, they just react really well. Honestly, you could say even too well, to be honest. I think maybe deep zones, you could say they react even too well, but absolutely, I feel like the zones right now, I'm liking where they're at. I feel like they're really good. Are they strong? Yes, but I like that coming from Madden 22 where zones were just really bad. Now, the next thing I will say that I really love about the gameplay is precision passing. I love the new precision passing mechanic. Now, it will take you guys a couple of games to get used to it. It definitely took me a couple of games to get used to it, kind of how to, figure out exactly how does it even work, whatever. But with the new precision passing, it has been fun. And there are a lot of different things you could potentially do with precision passing, whether it be you throw, an in route and you hold down on the left stick, or maybe you hold whatever direction the defender's not pretty much. You can really precisely throw the ball to cut off the defensive back in any situation you're in. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's overpowered. I wouldn't say that it's OP, and this kind of counters with zones being really good, right? Because if you try to precision pass something something that you shouldn't be trying to precision pass. Like, it's not like it's a guaranteed catch every single time either which way. The zones might break on it if you try something ridiculous. But I have to say, I've been loving throwing in routes and, you know, directioning it away from the DB to where my tight end's going to catch it or my wide receiver's going to catch it. I've loved throwing comeback routes, especially as well, especially on the left side of the field. You have that comeback coming back and you throw it down into the left, and it is really, really good there. I've also been trying to use it on like back shoulder fades and everything in the end zone, still trying to figure that one out. And also just on streaks, right? You can lead it up the field in a certain direction precisely away from the defensive back, and also you can kind of use it in your advantage to try to get a better aggressive catch or to even just cut off a defender. Like if it's one-on-one in a streak and the DB is leading your receiver and they're like, let's say in front of them and to the left, well, you can precision pass that ball like directly to the right and just cut the DB off. So I have really, really enjoyed precision passing. I feel like the people that are able to master precision passing and know exactly what routes they want to run at what time versus what coverage are going to be really good this year. Another thing that I have really, really enjoyed is, of course, the new 360 cut mechanic. I've really loved it. I feel like if you like to run the football, if you feel like you don't want to necessarily, you know, mess around with the zones or whatever, runners of the football are going to have a lot of fun with this new mechanic. Pretty much what you do is you just hold left trigger and it allows you to cut pretty much on a dime, like instantly. If there is a gap that you're trying to run through, you are going to be able to use the 360 cut mechanic and turn and hit that gap with your running back or whoever really. It could be after the catch, the wide receiver. I've been doing some crazy stuff. After the catch in general does seem pretty good in Madden 23, which I have really, really enjoyed. But I did recall one play that I made. It was actually a 70-yard touchdown run with Derrick Henry. Now, obviously, the 360 cut mechanic is going to be better with the smaller backs, but you can still do it with the big backs as well. I was able to cut it back through the left gap and take it 70 yards to the house with Derrick Henry. I had a nice touchdown run with Zeke as well. I, of course, have been using the Cowboys quite a bit. The Cowboys are actually really, really good in the Madden 23 beta, at least the way that I've been playing with them. I feel like they're a really good team. And also on kickoffs. Kickoffs especially have been really fun with the 360 cut mechanic, because if you see at the left side of your vision, if you see that there is going to be a gap there, you can hold that left trigger, turn, and really just angle it up. I have had a couple of kickoff return touchdowns already in the Madden 23 beta, mostly because of this new mechanic. And the final thing that I will say that I truly love about the Madden 23 gameplay beta so far is the nullified effect of Escape Artist, because obviously it is no longer an X factor. And kind of pairing with that though is how fast your defenders actually set the edge. The edge gets set very, very quickly by edge defenders. I really have not had any issues at all with containing the quarterbacks, and I don't even use QB contains in the Madden 23 beta. Now, have people been able to get to the edge and scramble for maybe 5 or 10 yards? A couple of times, but also that could be because obviously I'm not playing Madden Ultimate Team in the beta right now. As of the time that I'm recording this video, there is no Ultimate Team currently in the beta. I know it's supposed to be coming pretty soon, so we'll see how exactly things change with that. But even facing teams like the Ravens or the Cardinals, who have Kyler Murray, who have Lamar Jackson, really, it hasn't been super effective of myself trying to run with the QB or my opponents trying to hit the edge. Even someone like the Cardinals with Kyler Murray, they might try to scramble after a second of sitting in the pocket, and my edge defender catches them like almost every single time, which I have to say I love. I feel like Madden, yes, of course, with the faster QBs, you should be able to scramble a little bit, and you should be able to run read options and all of that, but just non-stop scrambling to the edge, running rollout plays and play action, PA boots, whatever. I don't want to have to face that. That is what made Madden 22 really bad. And Madden 23 with setting the edge and how fast those defenders come around the edge, I feel like is great. Now, I've talked about this though in my gameplay kind of issues video. I feel like instant sheds are a little bit of a problem, and maybe pass rush can be tuned down, but the way they set the edge and hold there and disengage when a QB starts to scramble, I feel like that is absolutely perfect. So that's kind of what I have loved so far about the Madden 23 beta gameplay. Let me know down below if you guys have played the beta, exactly how you feel about the gameplay, what you think is great, what you think is bad, and make sure you guys check out the video that I made a couple of days ago as the time this video goes live over my Madden 23 gameplay issues. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.